Little wires humming like they're singing for you. Sound grows, sunshine breaking through. AI in the music, painting all the grooves. Yeah.
Welcome back to Plugged In. I am your host, Jalen Brown. This is a documentary series breaking down how AI is reshaping the meaning of music and the stories behind the sound. In today's episode, we're confronting a truth that most people ignore, or don't even realize. In this new AI music world, not everyone gets the same chance. Some people win big, some people get erased, some people never even get heard. We like to pretend music is fair, that talent rises, passion finds an audience, that the best songs always win. But with AI in the picture, that idea is falling apart. Because AI doesn't level the playing field, it tilts it. And depending on who you are, your background, platform, or your resources, AI can either be the biggest opportunity of your life or the beginning of your disappearance. Today, we're going to explore the split, the divide, the winners, and the ones who are quietly being pushed to the edges of the industry. This is episode 3. Let's start with the winners, because yes, there are winners in this new world, and they're not who you think they are. You would imagine that AI opens doors for small creators, the kids in bedrooms making beats, independent singers, the people grinding with no label, no budget, or connections. But AI doesn't help them first. AI helps the people who are already on top. Why, you may ask? Because the algorithms that AI uses, the playlists, the recommendation systems, the auto-curated feeds, are trained on popularity, not fairness. AI plays favorites, and the favorites are big artists, major labels, people with millions of streams, songs that already have reached, genres that dominate the charts, voices the system has heard 1,000 times. AI doesn't look for potential, it looks for patterns, some type of recognition that we can openly clarify. And the patterns come from the people who already have the industry behind them. That means the rich get richer, the big get bigger, the popular get promoted more, and the ones fighting to be heard get shoved even further into silence. AI doesn't know how to uplift the unheard, it only knows how to amplify what already exists. And that's where the divide starts. Because of every big artist AI pushes forward, there's a smaller artist losing visibility, losing momentum, losing their opportunity. Not because they're less talented, but because the algorithm decided they didn't matter. And once AI decides that, it's almost impossible to climb out. Now, let's talk about the people on the other side, the ones who lose. And this part is harder to hear because these artists aren't losing because they're untalented, or because they aren't working hard enough, or because they don't care. They're losing because the system never learned how to see them. These are the artists making music with no label, no marketing team, no connections, no machine behind them. The ones who record in the basements, in bedrooms, closets, padded with blankets, because that's the only studio they can afford. The ones with beautiful stories, raw voices, real emotion, but no algorithm trained to find them. AI doesn't know how to discover them, because AI wasn't built to discover. It was built to sort. And when you're new, when you're unknown, when you don't fit the patterns, AI sorts you out into silence. And it's not just, oh, it's harder for them. It's that AI actively buries their existence beneath the more polished, more predictable, more profitable music. Every time the algorithm pushes a major artist forward, a smaller one gets pushed down. Every time an AI suggestion repeats the same few voices, someone else loses a shot of being heard. And if we don't acknowledge that, we're pretending that the system is fair when it was never designed to be. The dangerous part about AI isn't the technology itself, it's the blindness built into it. AI doesn't understand race, culture, struggle, uniqueness, the voice of a people, or the importance of representation the way humans do. It only understands probability, repetition, or what it has seen before. So what happens to the artists who came from communities underserved and underrepresented to begin with? What happens to the ones whose genres are rooted in cultural history instead of commercial patterns? What happened when the genres created by Black, Brown, LGBTQ, immigrant, and marginalized communities don't match the data the algorithm was trained on? The answer is simple: they disappear. Not because they're less meaningful, but because the algorithm can't detect meaning. It can detect patterns, it can detect trends and numbers, but it cannot detect soul. And if no one challenges the blindness, AI will repeat the same voices over and over and over again until culture becomes a loop instead of a living, evolving force. Think about the way you found your favorite artist growing up. Maybe a friend put you onto them. Maybe you heard a song late at night on shuffle. Maybe it played at a store, or in a car, or in a moment you'll never forget. Music was discovered through life, through people, culture, through accident. But AI doesn't work like that. AI isn't accidental. It's not spontaneous. It doesn't feel. AI replaces discovery with efficiency. It gives you what it thinks you already want. It feeds you the familiar. It narrows your world instead of expanding it. And slowly, without noticing, you stop exploring. You stop searching. You stop finding new voices. You stop stumbling into the artists who could have changed your life. AI doesn't introduce you to the future, it traps you in the present. And when the discovery dies, so does diversity, so does innovation, and so does culture. Music becomes predictable, safe, repeatable, and something deep inside us, the part that longs to be surprised, moved, or transformed, loses a little color. I want to be real for a second. Some of the music that shaped me, the albums that built me, and helped me make sense of my own life, wouldn't survive in an AI controlled music world. Tyler's Igor? Too weird. Too unpredictable, too emotional, not patterned enough. Kendrick's Missing Morale and the Big Steppers? That's too complex, too messy, too personal, too honest. Kanye's early work, like The College Dropout? That's too experimental, too raw, too culturally specific. The music that raised me, the music that told me it was okay to feel, to question, to grow, didn't fit the algorithm's idea of popular. And if AI has been in charge back then, I might have never heard any of it. That's the part that scares me the most. Because if AI decides what rises and what falls, if AI becomes the gatekeeper of taste, then kids growing up today might never find that album that could have changed their lives. Not because the music isn't being made, but because the system doesn't know how to see it. And if the system can't see it, the world won't either. As we close today's episode, I want to leave you with the truth that sits heavy on my mind. AI isn't shaping songs, it's shaping culture. And culture isn't something you can reduce to data. It's lived, shared, born in struggle, joy, and identity. Culture is something we pass on, something we protect, something we celebrate, something that connects all of us together, never divides us. AI can imitate culture, but it can't carry it, it can't honor it, and it can't protect it. So, as AI becomes louder in the world of music, we have a choice to make. Do we as people let AI decide the sound of the future? Or do we fight to make sure the future still sounds human? Because if we lose that fight, we don't just lose music, we lose the story of who we are. This is Plugged In, episode 3. And in episode 4, we're facing the last, hardest question. Can human and AI truly coexist in the future of music? Or are we fully living through the beginning of something we won't be able to undo? We'll find out.
The world feels brand new. Little wires humming like they're singing for you. Sound grows. Sunshine breaking through.